Hey traders from around the world, what's going on? It's me, Jeremy Alexander Newsom with reallifetrading.com. Hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. The SPY today so far, and I will say the market hasn't closed, so keep in mind everything is subject to change due to volatility, but I mentioned earlier this morning we're likely going to end with an inside day candle. This candle sums up today pretty perfectly. I was only able to take one trade. We'll talk about that on Costco. My internet died right before we took a trade on Las Vegas Sands. Otherwise, I would have lost on that one. Lost on a swing trade. But was able to exit a lot of swing trades yesterday. Let me actually just pull this up. And I don't think I'll have time to go through each one. But here's the one on AHL that we got stopped out on today. So this is the original setup. This is the hourly chart on AHL. So we come back over to AHL. Here was the exact setup. So it broke through, kind of had like this double top looking pattern. Wanted to short it on a pullback. We got triggered in, and that was that, really. Lost an R, no big deal. And then we had, let's see, ADP, automatic data processing. So this is the ADP. That was a really fun swing trade. So here's ADP. And it kind of broke out above this resistance, nice little bearish candle. We just wanted to buy it on a pullback, right? Another perfect example of not knowing if that trade was going to work or not. But that was back here on 9/27, filled the very next day, could have filled again the next day, could have filled again the next day. So the real life traders in the afternoon room had 3 days to get on that one to hit our 2R target just yesterday. A great day yesterday in the market to sell into strength, buy into weakness. Buying into weakness, when's that going to happen? I'm really not sure. We made all-time highs on all indices just yesterday. So if you're not already in bullish, you're chasing. Find a dip and buy it. Here's the Qs. We had a retest gap on the Qs. This is my hashtag Mr. Squiggles, kind of drawing what I thought the Qs was going to do today and maybe over the next 4 days. Another all-time high on the Qs today. IWM, nice little stair-step pattern, trading sideways. And of course, you got the Dow Jones ETF, made a new all-time high yesterday as well, already kind of blasting through one of my targets on the Dow. Made a wager with a new buddy of mine. He said that, I said new buddy, I'm sorry. Made a new wager with a buddy of mine. He said that the stock market's at all-time highs. We're going to get a 10% pullback this month. To which I said to him, if that happens, I will buy you a new Range Rover. We're not going to be pulling back 10% this month. We might pull back 3 to 5%. Maybe 10%? No. Way too strong for that. Way too strong. And again, it could happen. I could be wrong. I've been wrong many times before. But just stop being a perma-bear is what I'm getting at. The trend is strong. The trend is your friend. If it does pull back 3 to 5%, which is unlikely, but if it happens, buy the dip. I mean, if the Dow comes back to 217.90, that's such a ridiculously good buying spot. That's 10 points, which would be 5%. So another 20 points. I mean, yeah. Anyway, Dow, trend, be long is strong, all is well. Let's go look at some trades that were requested. First of all, AMD was on the docket. Here's my thoughts on AMD. We actually have a swing trade set up on this one. 1353 by 1308. Nice 3 days in a row of sideways movement. Nice little breakout here on Tuesday. If AMD continues higher, cool. Next on the list is JetBlue, ticker symbol JBLU, and my good buddy Bob was just looking at this one. Also had a good request. All I have to do, I think, is pull up this chart on a weekly chart and say, what do you guys think? Have we been here before? How long would it take us potentially if we do bounce to trade up to 23? How long did it take us last time? About 6 months. So yeah, this would be a little bit of a longer term trade. If you're looking at playing JetBlue, here is the daily chart, and you do have a pretty nice one white soldier candle on Tuesday, which is when most of the airlines just totally went off. So that was a nice little move. So yeah, JetBlue overall, a nice longer term buy low sell high. Netflix, the new all-time high today, was another all-time high just yesterday. A lot of traders making some solid money on Netflix. This is just the beginning of the breakout. She will continue higher. Earnings coming up in a week or so. As long as Netflix, so go ahead and write this piece of the plan down. As long as Netflix does not open below 176 on earnings, she will continue to go higher, in my opinion. The trend is your friend. volume, gaps, everything looks great. Buy the dip. Speaking of buy the dip, Tesla looking at breaking out right now. Nice little pennant pattern, a gorgeous retest gap. Wednesday, inside day candle. Yesterday, a little bit of a breakout today. Next target on Tesla, probably about 387. NVIDIA looking kind of cute. Small candle, nice little pennant pattern, looking for NVIDIA to potentially break out. What else you guys want me to check out? Johnson & Johnson. Let's check out Johnson & Johnson. I had a trader, I think his name was Thomas, was asking me about when to get in on Johnson & Johnson, and my thought process was, you have a really good old support, new resistance right about 129 that also coincides with a previous price that we have bounced. Those are the two lines that I drew. And as it pulled back in here, I said 129 would be the spot to get in, buy low, sell high, and sell into earnings. So Johnson & Johnson, nice little bounce off of 129, and earnings are right around the corner. Keep in mind, earnings season is here. So if you are unsure of how to play earnings, or you want to play an option strategy, or want to know what a stock's going to do, day trade, swing trade, make sure to hop over into one of the real life trading rooms. We look at option stuff all the time. Speaking of real life trading rooms, check this out. We finally got a merchandise store. Yay! So we use Teespring. They finally came out with the ability that you can just create a store and people can go in and get stuff whenever they want to. We'll include this link in the description box below if anybody wants it. We got coffee mugs, we got t-shirts, we got hoodies, we got girl stuff, we got guy stuff, we got long term. We're going to be adding a lot of stuff here. A lot of people always ask me about real life trading merchandise. This was just the easiest, simplest, quickest, most effective way for everyone involved to get real life trading stuff. And just throw that out there. If you want some, there it is. teespring.com/stores/real-life-trading. All right, let's see. Last but not least, I think we got, let's look at Apple, and then I'll let you guys get on with the weekend. Apple on the daily charts, inside candle, very nice bullish gap and go. I need to look at Costco. Nice bullish gap and go yesterday. I didn't get a chance to trade this yesterday. I pulled it up, and the computer, internet, I have a few other excuses, but I just was too slow. Look at this 1 minute candle. Apple was a bullish gap and go. If anyone out there took this trade on Apple, let me know, because you deserve a gold medal from the Olympics of trading. That was an amazing trade on Apple. I mean, it followed the plan of the gap and go perfectly. I tried it. I just wasn't quite fast enough, and then I felt like I was chasing it. And I don't chase trades. So anyway, great gap and go yesterday on Apple. It did break out of a pennant with a gap. I do think Apple slowly but surely is going to start pressing itself a little bit higher and be bullish neutral on Apple down here. And then Costco. Costco was the small winner of the day. Perfect bearish gap and go. The purple line was the 100 simple moving average on a weekly chart. Here's the 5-minute chart. This is the only day trade that we played today in the real life trading room. Mostly because I didn't play this one as good as I should have. See this white candle right here? We had an entry right below there, stop up here somewhere. And then I lowered the stop to here, then I lowered the stop to here. And then I didn't like this one white soldier candle, so I got out right about there. I also said on Costco that it needed to break the low of the day in the next 30 minutes, and took 30 minutes and didn't break the low of the day, so I just exited. I mean, I could have gotten maybe another R on it, total 1.4 R's or something. I was just a little bit upset that I didn't make more on the trade. I could have been a little bit more patient. So that was the only trade on day trade that I allowed to take myself today. And overall profitable. One of my coaching buddies, Gary Wiggins. Gary, got to give you a shout out. Also made some good money on Costco. This was a great gap today. Where is it going to go from here? Not entirely sure, but again, the 100 simple moving average on the weekly chart is about 159.11. I would like to see Costco make its way down to about 145-ish. I think that would be a fun place to buy it. I just don't know if it's going to happen. Today is a strong gap, so what I could say is if we close above the high of today, that would be pretty bullish. But if we continue going lower, either day trade it, short-term swing trade it bearish, or look to buy the dip around 151. That's what I got on Costco, ladies and gentlemen. That is your Friday real life stock review. If you have any requests, you know where to post them. You rock. I'll see you on Monday. Enjoy the weekend. Go Gators. And until next time, love life, live life, and trade it. Bye.